Hello, this is Arthur again. Today we have a 2004 Mercedes CLK500 with the M113 V8 engine. This car is 122,000 miles. It's here because it's not passing smoke. It has a check engine light on. And we're going to take a quick look around the car. I'm going to show you the codes that I found. And then also I'm going to look to see if I can find the problem what is causing the codes. Let's take a look at it. Okay, as I mentioned, this car is 2004. It's a CLK 500, just kind of mid-trim level for this car. This car came with a 320 model, which had the V6 3.2 liter, so higher horsepower 500 with the V8, and you could also have a CLK 55 AMG around this time, which was the most powerful version available at the time with 354 horsepower, and this one makes right around 300, which is a nice power output. This car is in decent shape. Looks like they owned this car for a while. It does have some scratches and stuff around. Not too bad though, overall. So I'm just gonna show you what is it here for. Let's take a look at the codes. Okay, here I have the intake removed. I have the smoke machine set up. I connected it to the purge valve line that goes right into the intake. If you follow this line from here, goes connects to the purge valve. You can unplug it from here and connect your smoke machine output right there. And then I've covered the mass airflow sensor, and that way if there are any leaks I'll be able to see them. So now I'm warming up the machine right now. I'm gonna turn it on and we'll look at it together. Here I have smoke going. It's leaking a little bit from here, but it doesn't matter. This machine produces a lot of smoke, so it should be able to see it if anywhere there is a leak. Typically you'll see a leak around these vacuum lines possibly, but in this case you can see it's coming from the back. And let me get a light to be able to see it a little bit better. As you can see, there's a lot of smoke coming, and this is the EGR valve and this is the EGR tube, and the GR tube goes right into the intake manifold, and you can see the smoke is pouring right out of that area. If I look at it closely, there you can see some kind of a silicone right here. It looks like someone worked on it before, and they put a silicone to seal this connection from the EGR tube into the intake manifold, and it looks like it didn't work. So I'm gonna take it off, get a new OEM gasket, and see what is going on. Clean up the area, make sure these bolts threads are not stripped, put it in there, and then retest to see if anything else is leaking. If I look around here, I don't really see any other smoke. Looks like this side valve cover was resealed not that long ago, as this look kind of fresh and they don't look too nice, but it's not leaking, so it's fine. The other side looks like it's the old seal. It wasn't done, but I don't see any leaks really from there. So I would say that leak is the one that is causing the check engine light with 171 and 174 codes, which would be most of the time it's a vacuum leak. And seeing that large vacuum leak right there, I would be confident to say that that's what's causing it. So plan of action is to replace the seal and retest it, and then to see if that fixed our problem. So here's the new gasket I picked up from the dealership. This is the part number for it. This is the EGR tube gasket that goes in the back of the EGR tube, and right in the back of the intake manifold. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the EGR tube and see what's going on over there. Replace the gasket and put it back and re-smoke the engine to see if the leak is gone or no. Here's the EGR tube. It's out. Looks like they tried to use some kind of a silicone around the gasket to seal the leak. As you can tell, the gasket that was on it is not the correct gasket. I don't know, it might have worked if it was in better shape, but it is a little bent up. I don't know, maybe it got bent from me pulling out the tube. I don't think so though. I think it was just in bad shape. This tube is kind of tricky to pull out. You have to move it around a certain way to be able to pull it out. You kind of have to turn it this way and then it will come out. I'm gonna clear this tube because these are known to get clogged sometimes. But I think it's clean, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm pretty sure this car was worked on that area before, as a lot of these vacuum lines are new and they usually are really in bad shape on these engines, and being a 20-year-old car, they typically are all crumbling up, and this one has all new vacuum lines on it pretty much, but I think they missed replacing the gasket, and they caused the codes that this car is having. I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna clean the surface up, check the thread, make sure the thread is okay. I think it is, but recheck it again, and then I'll put the new gasket on and put it back on. I also found this crankshaft hose very dried out and cracked, so I removed it and cracked this part too, and I got a new one. This one is nice and pliable. This is the part number for it, ending 82. This one is very dry. This is the one on the driver's side. Looks like they replaced the passenger side one since it's nice and soft, but the driver's side one is very dried out. I'm going to go ahead and install this one too, and then smoke this. Okay, that's about it for this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. There are more videos to come. I'm supposed to be getting a couple of very interesting cars next few days, and once they come, I'll try to make videos for them. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.